Hello everybody and welcome back to the Wandering Village, where today I think I am noticing like more and more that we're getting things are looking a bit poisonous around us. So I am considering possibly. Now I don't know whether with Ombu's dung whether we only have a certain amount of it, but one thing I think I want to do now is I want to start producing at our composter some biogas. Maybe I don't want that many people. Well, maybe we do. I don't know. And I'm gonna now build one of the final one of the final buildings to do with poison, I believe. And that is a decontaminator. Now the reason I want one of those is because I think that we're probably going to be getting to the point in the game, because I have played this as a little test run. After a while, the biomes you go through start getting more and more and more poisonous. And I think that that's possibly going to start to happen to us pretty soon. And if we can keep the poison from spreading, because what it'll do is it will make all of our crops go funny. So what I do want to do as well as a precaution against that is I want to try to almost quarantine in my berry farms and things as well. So I'm going to put a road around this one, for example. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'll be able to down. No, I can't because of the spines. And Ombu gets annoyed when we remove spines, so. Put a road there. And along there. So what I'm trying to do here, it's probably not too obvious, but I'm just trying to make it so that I'm going to try and get rid of any berry bushes or trees around berry bush farms, or anything like that. Any of them that are not in the surrounding area, because all they will do is make me a problem if things do get poisoned. So those ones are all good. That one needs to be pruned. So a little bit of pruning around the berry farms. That's actually now up to 80%. That's brilliant. Ombu's going to need a bit of TLC as well once they wake up. So I'm also going to get rid of all the berries around this this farm here. I don't want berry bushes there. I'd also like to just clear around here. Oh, and around here, because that is the not the spine though. Because that is the mushroom farm. So I want that to be quarantined as well. Also, this farm that's being built here. Oh, and all up around here. So these are all plants that could, in theory, get poisoned and spread onto the farm. Now, there's nothing to say that the farm itself, the crops on the farm, won't get poisoned either. But every time there's a little random tiny plant somewhere that kind of doesn't necessarily need to be there, there's more of a chance of it getting poisoned. So I want to just do a bit of, like, basically a bit of tidying up. Let's speed it up as well. A lot to ask them to do, but hopefully they'll get to it. Apparently there's idle people, so I'm gonna make you harvesters. You're builders, and you're gonna be carriers. And I want there to be 5 harvesters. I apparently have still got 5 idle people. Builders. Oh, okay. Let's make you harvesters then. If you've got nothing to build, go and harvest. Makes sense. So what I'm hoping for then is a slightly less, like, trees and bits and bobs everywhere. A slightly cleaner look to everything. Okay, so the research at the moment, do we have anything that we can do? I want to get a bakery if possible. But yeah, it is important that you, when it starts to get to that poison phase, because I've lost games before of this, like, when you get to that poison phase and it is a real struggle. So yeah, looks like we really need to get the scavengers out at any shrines we can find. I would also... Oh, we are losing food. What's that all about then? Got too many peeps. Oh, we've got another farm on its way soon, so I don't know. What are we making at the moment? We're making beet, and we are in a cold biome. Oh, so Ombu is going that way. Oh, okay. Ombu has changed around the direction. See, that is going to be out of my way by the time I get there. Wonderful. And then we've got a crossroads coming up soon, so I'll take a look at that in just a second. Now that says thunderstorm still. Now, is there going to be a thunderstorm when we go through it? Because it says the thunderstorm's out of the way. No, I don't think we got affected by it, so that's good. How are they doing with harvesting all my bits and bobs I've asked them to harvest then? They built the road, so that's good. It's just a bit of a fence, if nothing else. Oh, no! Oh, it came back. How annoying. The second I take my eyes off the map, a little hurricane comes back through and goes, ha ha ha. You guys are going to have to be builders for a little while and reconstruct all of the stuff that got... knocked down, because we want those buildings back ASAP. We are low on wood at the moment. Although some of the stuff that they're hopefully harvesting will be helpful. Okay, so we just went through a big cold snap as well. That way looks awful poisonous. This way doesn't look as poisonous. I am actually going to go into the desert, I think. And hope that the desert is less poisonous. And that we get a reprieve for a little while. Because what I want to do is get this built. And also get it full of biogas. And get all of my clearing done by the time we go into any very poisonous areas. And that looks awful poisonous to me. So we might actually be better off taking our chances with the desert. I don't know how we're doing for water. For some reason, absolutely terribly. Fantastic. How are we doing so badly for water? And that one's water storage is full. Why are they not filling up the water tank with it then? Because we don't have the carriers for it because they're all being builders. Go and carry the water into the water tank, please. We're about to go into the desert. And then I will change the beets over. We still don't have beet storage enough, do we? Did that hit us? I think it did. Rats! Those dust storms are so annoying. I think that one will be past us by the time we get to it. It's moving very fast. Unless it doubles back on itself like the last one did. Ugh. Okay, I think they've built all of their stuff again. The air wells have all got water in. The water is now being moved. We've got carriers, builders, harvesters. Gonna make the builders into harvesters just for a minute. Oh, really? I'll make the carriers into builders for a minute. Oh, what's happening now? Ugh. Caught the tail end of it. It did turn round and come back. It's super frustrating. We're on scorching sand now, so run. Because poor Ombu is going to get really burned feet going across these. Run, 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 run. Then walk. Okay, so we also need to change the farms over, because I haven't yet, to growing corn instead. And the one down here can do some cactus. Okay, so I think they've nearly built all their houses back up again. There's a kitchen that still needs to be reconstructed and a berry farm. I'm sure my builders will get onto that very shortly. My researchers are doing nothing, so I'm just gonna like shut their building down for a second. So that's like 2 extra people that can work on something else. Got no one idling at the moment, which is great. That needs to be taken away as well, as does that. Because they're just gonna try really hard to keep the areas around farms clear. Might not always be possible. They're doing a lot down here. Wonderful. And I'm going to try and just keep the trees and things in one particular spot as much as I can. And then try very hard, if it does get poisoned, to... I don't know what I'll do with it if it gets poisoned, actually. To get it back again. So we've got wood planks. 2 wood planks required for the decontaminator. And I'm hoping I'll get to this all ahead of time. You work on the farm, but you're idle. I don't get that. You should be planting. They all just stood there, weren't they? Okay, so the stump is getting dealt with, which is quite nice. That tree needs to go. Yeah, so things are starting to get a lot more clear now, which is wonderful. These guys that are builders, I'm going to make them carriers. Got harvesters and carriers at the moment, and then we'll maybe change them over to builders again later. That way they'll take all of the berries down to the pantries and things. Air wells are obviously not working because we're in arid conditions right now. The food seems okay. Could be worse. Do not need a tree in there. We have farmers work. We've got farmers working in there, and I haven't even given them plots to work with. That is not good. There, go and actually do something. Give me some cactus or something. Okay, so Ombu is doing okay, other than being a bit hungry and needing a bit of a heal. So let's just do a bit of a... Let's do a cure health. And also let's do some food. Poor Ombu, he doesn't ask for much. Needs to be gone. Oh, it doesn't need to be a priority though. I'm just slowly getting rid of anything that could possibly... I've explained. Could possibly cause things to spread. So once everything's gone from the places I've said they need to be gone from, I'm going to start to make a bit of a fire break around this berry farm. The idea is that, like, also that they're gone while they're still useful. I may eventually, if I do get a lot of problems with poison, we'll see how it goes though. But if I do get a lot of problems with poison, what I may do is go for a model where... Oh, hang on, where are we going? Cold or temperate? I'll try temperate, we'll see. Ombu, do you need some more food? I think you do. How is the decontaminated doing? It's done. Lovely. We don't need it right now. Well, actually, hang on. If we... Are they putting biogas in it? They are putting biogas in it, so... Maybe I'll just have one person working in there. And then when or if we get a poison problem... And also, a good thing is that all of these trees and things are near to the decontaminator. So that is an amazing thing too. Keep this side of the road clear. Oh, they're nearly done with this as well. Nice. Yeah, get rid of that one too. I don't want plants and things up here. What the last thing I need is something getting poisoned and spreading onto my herbalist. I think that would probably actually be the end of the game at that point. I'm happy with this. I'm wondering whether to take the ones up here around this farm as well. We're doing quite well. Ha 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 ha! Well, this will be the first test, won't it? We are heading towards a gigantic, large poison forest. I'm going to send an expedition out to get some... I really want to get wheat and stuff, so I'm going to scavenge a few points. Okay, Ombu. I'll feed you again. You're not too badly poisoned right now. We need to get ready to run soon, though. And then I need to get ready to deal with any effects of this poison. Nope, don't want you on there. I'm actually feeling a bit like I want to get rid of these trees. We don't have long. Those berry bushes. Are we in it yet? No, we're getting towards it. Yeah, just pushing back in this direction. Those are close, really close to a farm. Darn it. Didn't think about that. They were just across the road from a farm. Right. Run, Ombu, run. Get through it. In fact, I'm going to slow it down. I'm going to see if I can find where the bad plants are as we run through. Okay, well there's one I missed. Some down in the forest here I'm not as concerned about. That one is a real issue because that's a poisoned cactus. A couple in here. I'll tell him to get, obviously, taken away. The ones over here I'm not so concerned about because they probably won't spread. So I'll wait for others to get taken away before they do. That one, not a problem. That one, probably not so much a problem. These are a big problem because they're right by a farm. That is a massive problem. Those are a big problem. You have to manage this really, really aggressively. The other thing about having the areas around the farms clear is that when these plants pop up, you can see them. So yeah, so we're going to have to sort of manage this from now on. And in order to help with this, I'm going to shut down. Those can be, I'll cue them to be taken down, but not as a priority. Okay, I think I've got everything. So we're going to carry on. Ombu is still, I think, running. I think that is Ombu running. And we're going to try and tell you to carry on going north as well. Right, so in order to deal with this, I'm actually going to shut the farms down to give me 10 workers to deal with the poison. I'm also going to turn all of these guys into harvesters. I'm going to make sure that there's an extra doctor. And that really is about all I can do. Okay, it looks like they're about to clear the around the herb farm, so that's brilliant. This farm's about to get clear. Oh, Ombu, no, this is not a good place to sleep, mate. Okay, we can sleep for a bit here, but that's it, okay? Right, so this side is all cleared out. Oh, I need to put more decontaminators in if I can. Are any of the decontaminators out doing their thing? They might be. This is starting to spread. I think it is anyway. Yeah. Not good in this forest. I'm going to have a look at Ombu's doctor. We have 38 out of 40, so that's not too bad. But yeah, clearing out ahead of time. Making sure that there's only certain areas where we've got trees and things is extremely helpful for this. I think we've caught it and managed it. Someone just needs to get this tree, this plant, and then they can get those ones over there at their leisure, because they're not really in the way. The berry farm didn't seem to get affected over here. This one is now at 100% as well. Fantastic. But what I would like to do, once I got rid of all the poison ones, is just to pull the forest back from this farm a little bit. I think this one's at a great chance of getting messed with. I think you are one I missed. How's are you? Oh no, I think it just spread to them. We have 3 badly poisoned villagers. It's saying that many of my villagers are poisoned. I will put one more doctor in, because it's more now about dealing with the villagers than it is about dealing with the plants, I think. Ombu is getting quite poisoned from lying on the ground. So I might make them move on soon. Okay, I'm going to get the farms back into production now, because there's only a couple more to take out. So I think they're about to finish. So yeah, I think we have cleared the poison from the poison forest. But I am feeling like maybe the less plants we have, the better now. So, I'm going to put a road. Actually, no, I don't know if that's right. So, yeah, oh, it is. Okay. I'm going to put a road up by this farm here. going all the way up to Ombu's spine there. And what I want is anything that's kind of by that road to be kind of pulled back now. So I want to just to sort of maybe go that far. And maybe all of these berry bushes up here. Just keep them back from the farm and the berry farm up there. I don't mind having a few trees. It's actually nice to have them. And to have them for, you know, if I need some wood or whatever, then they're there. But I want them to be more in a specific place. So this will be more like a bit of a tree farm thing going on. They've all come to build the road, I think. Oh no, they're all harvesters right now, so that's probably what it is. How many of them are poisoned now? Lots. Have any of them succumbed to it? Not yet. So I'm hoping the doctors are kind of on it. Farms have no one in them now. I'm going to need to probably close down one of these harvesters so that they go back on the farms. Just encourages them back, and then I'll open them again. And then they can decide to do whatever they want. In the meantime, there's a big old thing to the side there. I don't think it's moving. But maybe it would be good to get Ombu just to run through there. Could do with giving Ombu an antidote as well. Are any less of the villagers poisoned? How are we doing for herbs is the next question I have. We have 12, so we've got enough to like cure maybe half of the villagers that are sick right now. Doctors are going around and doing their thing. Okay, well I'm going to just make it a little bit faster. And hope that they can get themselves sorted, especially the badly poisoned one. We've got enough herbs, I think, to cure all of the badly poisoned people. Well, we need to just keep going. Some of them might die to this, but we'll see. Coming across here now. So I may as well just let Ombu continue to sleep. I wish that would get out of the way. So at the moment, the ground toxicity is high. But if Ombu was standing, the air toxicity would be low. So I'm happy just to deal with that, honestly. While this goes on its merry way across. Just let it do its thing. Get out of the way, and then we can carry on. I want to try and avoid things like this as much as possible, because that's what will cause the plants. I can deal with Ombu taking poison, but the plants that grow on the back are the problem. Lorette succumbed to poison. Rats. We've lost one villager to poison so far. There's still a lot of them that are poisoned. Like, what are the doctors even doing? Yeah, they're all starting to die now. It's not good. But I need that to move across before we can go. Then I'll have to try and scavenge out some more villagers, I think. I'm trying to manage this as well as I can, but it's hard. It's really hard. Ugh. 5 of them gone now. No, Ombu, no, 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 no. Lie down. The big toxic gas cloud there. Just stay for just a minute, please. That's right. Sit, Ombu, sit. I need it to move. So many of them are poisons, and the doctors are just not doing anything about it. Okay, Ombu's carrying on. We've still got low air pollution, that's fine. We've lost a lot of people. Population level's gone down. The villagers' needs have decreased. Check them in the top bar. It's not what I wanted, though. However, I can now deconstruct a few of these. I'm changing for huts. Ooh, ooh. Where'd all that come from? Oh gosh, no. No, no, no. So what do I do first? It didn't go through anything bad. Right, the ones over here are not important. The ones on the farm are really important. Loads of them got affected. Is this because of Ombu's poison level? I have no idea. Also, we're in like temperate and still doing corn, are we? Yeah, no wonder we're doing badly for food. Let's change it over to beets. That berry farm is as such unaffected at the moment. That one over to beets, please. That is decimated, that berry farm. That farm's okay at the moment. Those may spread, so I will put them as a priority too. That's a lot to deal with, though. So many people have died. No, 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 not that one. That one's kind of okay. Okay, so the decontaminators are doing their best. I need to be doing this much slower, I think. Okay, let them just deal with it. So that one berry farm there was okay. Also, I need to watch where Ombu is going. Do I go south? A lot of horrors down here. We'll go south, I think. Also, are there any houses or anything around here? No, but we can go and scavenge a shrine. I think I will do that. Farms are all messed up, so let's shut them down. And tell the villagers to go and just sort them out. All of these guys need to be harvesters, which they are at the moment. And that, my friends, is pretty much all I can do. Right, so it looks like my flame guys have sorted out the... which is wonderful, actually. And sorted out the little patch down there. That berry farm is really, really sad. Far more sad about that than I am about the farms. So I don't know whether this just gets harder and harder until you die. More and more and more poison gets thrown your way, and you just struggle your way through, losing villagers until you just die. I'm not really sure, actually. I think it may be one of those games where you just see how far you can actually get. But I do wish I could do more research. Like, I hope, yeah, they're going to come back from these shrines, hopefully, with a bit more knowledge. And we can do a little bit more then. But I don't want to go on to a very high speed until I know that they've sorted out all these problems with the poison plants. And the issue is you get poison people when you're trying to deal with poison plants. And these guys do not burn fast enough. They're burning like the least useful stuff as well. They're not like, let's burn the stuff like that's like affecting the berry farm first, because that's what we need to do. No, they're just like, ha ha ha. I don't know if there's a way to make them do something. Oh look, they're coming up here to burn now. Moving to poisoned berry bush. Perfect. 2. So she'll be able to do 2 biogas worth of burning up here. I'm actually kind of interested. These guys have protective suits, so they don't get poisoned, which is rather wonderful. Yeah, so every bush that needs to be burned requires 1 biogas. You don't make biogas fast enough, I don't think, anyway. Unless you have a million dung collectors. I don't know if like extra dung collectors make a difference. Or extra people working on the compost heap maybe. But I don't think you make it fast enough to do all the burns that you need. It, at best, kind of helps. That farm is a total nightmare. That farm's totally messed. Okay, the scavengers brought back some research. Lovely. And let's just see where Ombu is going. Oh no! Straight towards another poison forest. Okay, Ombu, I'm gonna, like, decontaminate you a little bit. But yeah, poison control is, I think, late game or mid game or whatever this is, becomes a big thing, I think. It kills your people. Because there's no way I'm going to have enough biogas to, like, to keep on top of every single poison plant here. There's no way. There's just no way. Okay, we're coming up to this poison forest. I'm going to run through it and then we'll try our best. But I have a strong suspicion that we're going to get to a point now where we just die, because I think the poison is just going to be too much. I just don't see how to effectively manage it, but it has been super fun. Maybe that's why you need to take blood out from Ombu's back. You need to minimize. You need to, like, minimize how much food you're taking. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else here. Unless there's something in the laboratory, maybe, later on. Used to create complex substances to be used as medicines. So, medicines, I imagine those are bottles to use as medicines. That's a quarry, Forester, black pudding. Feeding pumps and stuff for Ombu, which maybe that's just extra food. So yeah. Oh, hang on. I think we might be coming up to this forest now. So Ombu, run, Ombu, run. Boo is running. Much as it is causing problems in my farms and things. Not that much more than we already had, to be honest. Oh, and a mysterious rock formation covered in a dark cloud. Unlike anything we've seen. Well, that's terrifying. Alright, so we just need to try and clear the farms. We have food in stock. If the game lets us have a reprieve from the poison for like 2 minutes, we might be able to like bring it back a bit. And send the scavengers out to get another point. Maybe we could get some like wheat or something going. But yeah, at this point, I think you kind of do need a lot of people. The problem is as well that you can only really get dung from Ombu if dung is being produced by Ombu. So you were kind of like limited to that. They are. Oh. Okay, a dead Ombu. Truly a sad sight. This could have been our fate as well, but we managed to pull through thanks to great cooperation and not least of all your guidance. We should build something to commemorate our continued survival, a monument to cooperation. It might even be a good opportunity for me to finally pass the torch of village leader to you once and for all. Well, I'm going to get Ombu to run through here because it's very high toxicity. But it looks like it's a sign that we're in very dangerous lands right now. And that berry bushes and farms and things are not to be relied on anymore. So maybe we do need to start annoying Ombu. Needs to be gone. Most of that field needs to be gone at this point. Field's just messed up. Ombu isn't too poisoned, which is great. Is Ombu walking now? Yes. Ombu needs to sleep too. Thankfully, we did manage to get out of the horrible toxins there. Maybe before Ombu has to sleep. The ground toxicity is quite high here, though. It's not a great thing. There's not been very many nice places for poor Ombu to lie as well, so it kind of sucks. Sucks to be you, Ombu. Oh no, the mushroom farm's totally messed up too. Well, in that case, you guys can go in and start dealing with poisoned plants, because there's nothing you can do with a poisoned... Okay, so we've got poisoned people working on this berry farm, but this berry farm so far has not been touched. Unlike everything else. We've still got 50 people here. Trees keep popping up everywhere as well. I do wonder whether we should just like get rid of all of the trees. And just rely on ones that pop up, plus scavenging, and not worry about having trees on Ombu's back. Maybe that would be a good thing. I'm not sure. But anyway, I think now we have managed to get ourselves, and Ombu's having a bit of a nap anyway. We managed to get ourselves through that mysterious formation. I feel like that's a bit of a... Hey, you've kind of gotten to a checkpoint in the game. So I feel like that's... it might possibly be a good time to end it, or I might continue. I will decide depending on how much you guys like the videos. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you would like to continue watching, then please do subscribe, and then I can let you know if videos come out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.